is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert the Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, 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 Bert does its own thing, haters getting Bert, hurt, Bert drops a golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. Bert is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert the Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, 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 Bert,
Bert does its own thing, haters getting berserk. Bert drops the golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. 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 Bert fly high is Bert, Bert the Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, 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 Bert. 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 Bert.
All right. What's good, fam? Getting the show started here. Just started the spaces. Let me link the live stream to the spaces. Jumbotron, what's up? No, I see a bunch of you guys joining in on the live stream. Trying to get coin market cap to load. You guys know it always takes forever to get trading view up. So refresh my page like 3 times. I should just stop sharing my screen altogether there for a second. Hope everyone's doing well here. January 9th, 2025. Another red day in the markets across the board. A lot of people getting shaken out. Yeah, XRP is still in accumulation here, heavy accumulation. A lot of the tickers that we're going to be talking about today, Bert, battling to get out of accumulation. I haven't checked the chart too many times today. I try not to check charts too much, just in general. I know that until we're near the all-time highs and that kind of stuff for XRP, I'm not really concerned about even taking profits at these levels, to be honest. So all this is just kind of like interim type of moves for now. I'm not really concerned about the day to day too much. They do matter in some capacity, but if you believe Bert and XRP and all these tokens that we talk about on the regular, if you believe they're going much, much higher as they kind of correlate and work together, then yeah, I mean, there's nothing to worry about, nothing to be concerned about. The entire market ebbs and flows, and this is one of the outflows, if you will, due to fear and the market news and sentiment, that kind of stuff. But if you're not getting shaken out of your bags, then good on you. Let's cover the Bert chart here for a little bit. We'll talk about XRP too, and then Bitcoin. I know we haven't covered Bitcoin in a little bit. I saw someone sell. I'll just kind of show it. Normally, we won't do this here on the show, but I was just kind of looking at the chart a little bit earlier. So shout out to whoever did this. Like I said, I won't really ever do this. I felt like doing this just to kind of show as an example. And if you guys didn't know as well, you can click on the people that are making transactions here on Deck Screener. And you can actually see when they bought and sold and how much as well. So someone, and if this is you, shout out to you. Um, so someone bought basically $1,000, $10,000 worth of Bert, about 1.5 million Bert, a little bit over 4,000 XRP worth. So they bought, and like I said, I'm kind of showing this not to like make fun of it or anything. Just you guys can also use this for your own sake. If you have an account here and you see a transaction come through, you can actually just click Maker, and it'll actually show you when you bought and when you sold. So when we look at prices and you see like some big sellers happening, and you want to just go look at it, you can literally just click Maker, and this goes for any token on Deck Screener, by the way. So this is a useful tool for a lot of people when they are panicking or freaking out, like, hey, like, who's selling? Is everyone selling, or what's going on? So someone, for whatever reason, again, the reason's not really like my concern. I'm just kind of showing it as an example here. So again, someone bought about 10,000 worth 2 days and 19 hours ago, probably top blasted here around 7 mil. And of course, I mean, watching us go down to like 5 million, which is healthy based on the fib levels here. Everything that I'm watching here, battling with the 382, as we talked about yesterday. This is all normal, very healthy consolidation here. But then they just decided to just full clip back out, taking a loss, unfortunately for them. I don't how much is that? 7,000, 7,500. So it took about like a $2,000 to $3,000 loss, and it was not even 2 days ago when they first bought in here. Like I said, probably at the top, unfortunately, in terms of just not being patient, not holding. But you can see when the buys happen and when the sells happen. So that's more or less the cause for today's dip. Whoever bought in and kind of just full clipped out, unfortunately. And unfortunately for them, just I always encourage everyone to be very patient, especially when the entire market pulls back, because when you make emotional moves, this is what kinds of happens, especially if someone comes and just buys it back up to the 382 level. So very important to be aware of, very important to be watching here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh, let me said send everything. Let me said everything's working all good. Kano, you mentioned the space is muted. Space should be good, brother. Let me know if it's still muted on your end. And then SPZ said this guy can't hold a cup of water. So Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not. I'm not here like clowning on anyone or making fun of it. It's just we watch this happen time and time again. You can go click on any maker, and chances are a lot of people buy here and then sold down here. Like that kind of move happens all the time in the markets. That's why most people don't make any money, unfortunately, in the markets. These are the times where you buy. These are the times up here. If you really want to sell as a trader, you do the opposite of this basically. So kind of let this be an example. Not really concerned about who this person is or what have you, just kind of showing what's going on in the market. This is very normal behavior in the market as well. It doesn't matter how much you buy, whether it's $10 or $10,000, right? In this case here, the amount doesn't matter. It's the behavior of the frequency, and when you see that kind of behavior, this is normal. This is very normal in the market. Again, this isn't intended to clown on this trader or whatever. It's really their money. They gotta figure out how they want to do trades and all that kind of stuff. And then also it's just to educate as well. If you haven't used Deck Screener before, or you don't know that you can click on makers, just kind of tracking wallets, that kind of stuff. It is really important to kind of have perspective as well, because it only takes full clips of like 10,000 to have candles like this. Imagine if multiple people did full clips out. I mean, we could see 2 million pretty fast. And the same thing's true on the other way around. We had multiple people buy around 10K USD worth of Bert at these levels. If any of them continue to buy at these levels, obviously we could see much higher pretty fast. And so just talking about like chart buys and sells, that kind of stuff, the market doesn't move too much when you see like a $10 buy or maybe a $50 buy. Once you start getting buys like this, $500, thousand, couple thousand, at these lower market caps, for sure you'll see some wicks on some of these candles, no doubt. So, and also the market really pulled back on January 7th, 2 days ago, and then today, obviously, continuation of that. So this is just the same old um, fear in the market type of thing, panic selling, buying the local top, that kind of thing, and then selling at the resistance, essentially, right? Trying to establish support. If we do back test, we'll back test to the 0.00427. I don't think we'll do that, but if we do, then that would be the next psychological zone at the 236. But I don't think we'll do that. And if we do, obviously we'll just cover it here. But we are out of accumulation on the USD chart. That is confirmed. Let's go to the uh, let's go to the XRP chart. I believe the XRP chart would probably show that we're in accumulation still. Just let's see. I see Elmer hand saying we will see an unbelievable XRP run. I do believe that as well, brother. Appreciate the comment here on the live stream. Those of you guys that are using the comments on the live stream, just hit there's like a little bar at the bottom. Just hit it. Feel free to click on it. I can click on your guys' comments as well. Let me know. Are you guys bullish on XP meme coins? Which meme coins you guys are bullish on? Are you bullish on Bert? All right. So same thing here. This is the conversation we were having yesterday with the XRP chart once again, battling it out with this 236 level. So this is the XRP chart, not the USD chart. So this one will look a little different. So this wick here, the up wick from the local top, and then the all-time high top wick in relation to the price of XRP, it's this trend line here. So right now, funny enough, let me zoom in here. So we talked about this yesterday, by the way. If you guys are new here, and if you guys have been following along, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I did say we will continue to test this wick line until we break above this wick, which is about 7.2 million. So basically about 3 million market cap higher from where we are would be the next breakout phase. Look at this. We're even with someone just full clipping panic 10K sell when they bought, or not even 10K, they only sold like 7K because they took a loss. This trend line here is the second, basically that step two trend line I was talking about yesterday. If you were here in the show, we're actually sitting on it. You can see it right here. We're sitting on the trend line. So the uptrend, all the bullish momentum, everything that we've been watching right now, none of that's been lost. Everything that we're watching right now still is on track. Everything's still here. Now, if we have like multiple massive sales, obviously we'll see some downwards momentum, no doubt. But right now we're back testing just like we did here yesterday as well, but then we did rally all the way back up to the 236. So per usual, our candle will close in about 45 minutes. So somehow, some way, if we do get some bigger buyers, regardless if we got buyers at this level or not, we're still bouncing off support and we're still ranging at this level. And then if you guys are in my Telegram alpha chat, I did mention that we are currently in the SOS zone for Bert on the Wyckoff distribution, which usually sees ranging in this zone. That's why I put the circle over here, because it's possible we trend sideways for a little bit, for a few more days, or another week or so, until we break through the 236 and officially confirm strength above and out of the 236, which would be breaking out of accumulation officially. This is technically still accumulation, like the last leg of accumulation. And obviously, the market sentiment and the market going back doesn't help much. But regardless, the meme coins can still perform well, even when the market conditions aren't favorable. But that's kind of yet to be seen. You don't usually see that. People start panic selling like this, especially when you get bigger buyers. So this is very normal, very healthy as well, sitting on this trend line. It's very important to be aware of these trend lines. And then again, once we break through this level, this is about 7.2 million in that range. We're going to start to test basically the 702 fib, which would put us at about 10 mil. So basically, continue to trend here, very healthy, very strong support here at this level as well. Continue to trend here, break through it, hold as support. We haven't held this as support yet. But the moment we do, that's when you're going to start to see that next leg up, and then kind of holding with strength, a lot more strength on to 7 mil and then beyond. And we don't have any resistance up here. So basically, battling in this zone here is going to be the biggest area for us to really break through. And the moment we do, we literally just test here 10 mil, and then we just giga send, which I do believe is going to be correlated heavily with XRP's price as well. So there's that as well. Let me get the indicators going for you guys, show you guys what's really going on here. But again, this is more or less the lowest, by the way, because we had that big sale come through. This is the absolute lowest that the chart should be going to respect the fib levels here, to respect, well, I guess it already went below the 236, but to respect the trend line here, this one in particular. Otherwise, we would see a pretty big retracement, but I don't think we see that in the chart. I'm not seeing that in the chart personally. I don't really expect that. There's been a lot of momentum. Something interesting here that I'm looking at on the stochastic RSI, I'm only going to look at the daily here. We did have a cross down. Makes a lot of sense because we've held at this level. We had a lot of momentum. Kind of time to cool off a little bit. Obviously, the entire market, of course, is kind of bearish right now in terms of just sentiment. So very normal, very healthy behavior here. We could see the momentum kind of skirt down here a little bit, just kind of relax a little bit before we do see the next leg up. So very normal if we come back down to the 80. If we do bounce up off of it, which we'll cover here, yeah, I mean, we could see both of them move down. So funny enough, if you were here in the show on January 6th and then going into January 7th, I did talk about how both of these opened above the 80 and we're going to have a big move. And guess what? We went from like basically like 3 million in this range. And literally within 24 hours, we went to like 7.2, 7.3 million. So we did 100% move when I told you guys, hey, we broke above the 80. We opened up above it. It's time to go higher. And we did. We 2X'd from just this zone and we were already trending up. We did like another almost 2X at this zone. So I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4X from here, from the absolute bottom. So continue to watch this level closely. If we break the 80 level, maybe we'll see some trend line here in this zone before we really start to test the 382 again. But we'll just have to wait and see. Just continue to watch. The entire market's kind of pulling back a bit. Very normal, very healthy as well. You want to see this kind of drag out a bit. Same thing with XRP, which we'll go to the XRP chart here shortly as well. But that's what I'm watching. On the stochastic, let's go to the USD chart as well. See what's going on, what's cooking over there. But yeah, most meme coins on XRP are down decent amount in the last 24 hours, the last week even. Why is my chart not loading? There you go. Yeah, it looks like everything's in the red. Yep. Yep, it's red across the board. All right. Same thing over here on the USD chart. Let's pull up the stochastic RSI, see what's going on in the momentum side of things. And then we'll do XRP, then Bitcoin. But yeah, basically these dips are the best gifts and opportunities that the market's going to give you. So if you miss buying down here at 2 mil, these are the levels that you accumulate in the SOS zone, essentially, or the Wyckoff distribution, before we basically start to really send. So the momentum right now kind of topped out. You can kind of just watch and see. Look at another 4K sell. I'll click on it to show you guys just kind of when they bought that kind of stuff. But this is what I'm kind of talking about right now. And like I said, we could retest. Funny enough, I said it like maybe 5 minutes ago. I did say we might retest the 236 here on the USD chart, which it looks like we're really, really close to doing. But like I said, this is basically the lowest entries that you're most likely going to be getting when in terms of momentum. The momentum's still up here. Now, if we break the 80 level, maybe that could change some stuff, and we'll talk about that. But it is possible to trade sideways up here as well with a lot of momentum for us to send and retest these zones here. So we'll continue to watch the market. We'll continue to watch the buys and sells coming through, of course, as well. Continuing to hold the major key levels of support here as well. Bert loves the fib levels, so we're just kind of watching. We're range bound here, and continuing the uptrend. So continuing to watch it. I mean, we broke out into an uptrend at this zone here, so very much watching this zone, and then obviously this zone here, continuing the higher high. So this is all normal, still very healthy in terms of the Wyckoff accumulation and redistribution for these candles. Now, obviously, we have this sell that just came through. I'm looking at it right now. I do recognize the wallet too. I don't remember, or the maker. I don't know whose wallet it is, but same thing. Let's see the buys come through. So someone bought 3 days ago 11,000 just in one go, just full clipped almost 5K out. After that, and this is a different wallet, same thing, bought up here, and now it's taking a loss, a pretty big loss down here, almost just full clipped 1 million Berts, and they only bought 2 million, so they just sold half their clip down here, and they bought somewhere up here at whatever price. We can literally look at the price. Bought almost 5K worth of XRP. It's worth less than 4K right now. Let's see. Does it show the price? Yeah, right here. Look, they bought at 6.3. They bought at 6.5 million, and right now they're selling at like 4.3 million. So I mean, same thing. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, how much money you have, whether you put in $11 or $11,000. It doesn't mean you're the best trader or you can time the market perfectly. That kind of stuff. And honestly, if you're buying at these levels, like you gotta just hold it. Like if you're gonna be new, you're gonna be messing with the chart or whatever. And like, I'm not saying we won't have buyers eat this up, whatever. That's a different conversation. But being able to buy in these quantities like this low, I mean, you're making that decision if you really want to just kind of not be patient enough for the market to kind of correct. We've already had some incredible redistribution here. It's basically the buyers that just bought here now looking to try to sell, but they're going to cause the chart to go lower at this rate, doing what they're doing, right? Retesting the 236, very healthy, very normal in this fibs. As I said, Bert loves to respect the chart here. So watching this 382 zone play out here, that was where we were battling until basically two people decided to full clip, right? Literally, we're watching right now, right before the show went live. I saw it and we were talking about in the whale chat. So really, really funny to watch because we could see a couple buys come in and just eat the entire this entire red candle. So nothing to be worried about. Again, we're still ranging in these two fib levels. The moment we really break out of the 382, I do believe we'll start to send well into the 10 million range. So respecting the chart, continuing to trend upwards. That's what we're really, really watching for right now. The absolute lowest somehow that I would see Bert, if like a bunch of people just full clip somehow, would be at this zone here, the 0.0036. That would still be considered an uptrend, and then just recorrecting here as the market continues to pump upwards. I do believe this is probably whether it's Bert going into XRP. Let's see the price of XRP here. Same thing here. I can't even tell you how many people are full clipping out of XRP at these candles here because they bought right here. Like it's not comical, but it's just unfortunate when you watch people that'll just willingly lose, depending on how much they put thousands of dollars over a couple days just because they missed the narrative. Like literally nothing in Bert. If you bought Bert, whether you bought tens of thousands of dollars, couple $100, whatever, if you bought Bert at these levels, whether you listen to an alpha caller, you found Bert yourself, whatever, literally nothing has changed. The narrative hasn't changed. The community is only getting stronger. Nothing's changed in the last 24 to 48 hours, maybe outside of the macro conditions. But even then, like, you can't lose sight of the narrative. You can't lose sight of the vibes. If you're putting in 10K at these levels, I'm not really trying to like focus on the people that are flipping out right now, the big holders, right? But watching this specifically, like you have to understand when you buy at these levels, you're looking for 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, whatever market cap, like that's the kind of vibe. That's what I'm looking for personally when I'm buying at these levels. I personally am supporting the chart at the bottom, but when you hear alpha callers, you hear myself talking about how buying at like 5 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million, and you're still early. You have to understand when I say you're early, I'm saying you're early to like 10 million market cap and 20 million, 30 million, 45 million, 60 million. That's what you're early to. So if you're not willing to hold on a little pullback, and then if you choose to full clip and cause the pullback to be a little bit more intense than it's supposed to be, even though people are just going to buy it back up, like that's a choice you got to make essentially, right? And that's a choice that everyone makes when they buy into these charts. And Bert's not the only one this happens in, right? You can see all the other meme coins and see who full clips out of whatever positions, and it just happens, and then you just see it get bought back up so fast. So continue to watch, continue to stay level headed on what's going on in these charts. I'll watch this zone here on the stochastic really closely. You want to stay above the 80. If we do drop below the 80, then we'll just kind of back test this zone here in the accumulation zone. But nothing's changed. We've only continued to grow in momentum. We've only continued to grow in momentum, and the community has basically spoken and continued to buy Bert, continue to be bullish. The community continues to show up and raid and come together, and it's very, very exciting. We even went up and tested the point 0.5 here. Actually, we went and tested almost a 618 there 2 days ago. So again, nothing's really changed outside of maybe some macro market conditions, people freaking out, maybe some big buyers full clipping at this level for no good reason outside of just being willing to take a loss. Again, for no good reason. Nothing's changed on Bert. Nothing that I've seen has changed on Bert, unless I'm missing something. So yeah, I mean these are the dips. When I talk about buying dips, DCAing, you buy on these lines essentially. You buy at the bottoms, and then you just wait. If you bought down here, you're still up over a 2x at this level. Still just kind of locked in. You're up over 3x at this level. So continuing, and a good retracement either way, regardless of what the chart's saying, is always very healthy for the next leg up. Continuing. So if you are full clipping out, just understand what you're doing when it comes to what you're expecting. Unless you were going to full clip out like 10 million or something, and you were just going to make it 2x, and you should have just bought at 2 million, and you could have full clipped here, which you didn't do. You bought at like 6 or 7 mil. So very important, very fascinating to watch. Give a little shout out here to everyone in the space as well. And if you're in the spaces, what's good? Feel free to hit the link up in the Jumbotron. We got a bunch of people up in the live stream as well. If you guys want to follow along with my screen, I'm doing some TA over there as well. I'm charting Bert. I'm going to do some XRP charting here shortly. We'll kind of recover some of the fib levels, that kind of stuff, what I'm watching going into this phase 3 for meme coins. And then, of course, Bitcoin as well. We don't always chart Bitcoin, but I want to kind of touch on it here a little bit today. Home Run Hash GM, he said, great TA, homie. Appreciate you, brother. We just kind of run it up here. We're vibing. We're hanging out here with the XRP community. All right. Let's head on over to XRP, see what's going on. That was the Bert TA. So the first about 30 minutes of the show was mainly focused on Bert technical analysis here today. I'm going to transition it a little bit more to XRP. Friendly reminder, don't forget to like and retweet the show. It is the best way to support us here on the live stream, the Bert community, all that good stuff. You guys know how it goes. If you're bullish on XRP meme coins, Bert, XRP meme coins in general. You know, there's a bunch of them here that are showing up every single day. Feel free to drop them in the comments. Feel free to rate the spaces. You guys know how it goes. I'm very bullish on a bunch of meme coins here as well. Obviously, I'm very focused on Bert. I'm really bullish on Bert myself. I think that the schizo vibes of Bert is really in line with the schizo theme of XRP. XRP holders being known as schizos as well. I think it just makes a lot of sense and it resonates with a lot of people. Some people just kind of get it and understand that they just vibe with it. You know, I see a Kano down in the audience, Twan, Beta, what's good, you guys? And I see a bunch of you in the live stream. Again, feel free to stop by, say hi. Feel free to drop a comment in the live stream as well. I'm clicking on your comments, by the way, giving you guys little shout outs. Elmer, I'll bring your comment back up. You said we will see an unbelievable XRP run. I completely agree with that. I mean, this phase 3, if you're new here, I'm gonna pull up XP market as well, kind of just talk about. I might as well do it now that I'm kind of monologuing a little bit. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see a pretty insane phase 3. Obviously, phase 1 and phase 2 were correlated directly with XRP's price. We all know that if we've been here from day 1 on First Ledger. I came from Hedera and I watched everything take place and I started buying meme coins on XRP from day 1 on First Ledger. So just kind of watching how these play out. It was really fascinating just kind of see the trend and the waves happen. And obviously XRP pumping was and has been correlated with the tops of XRP meme coins. So 14.3 thousand active traders today. So we're ranging about 15K right now. We're actually decreasing active traders right now. So it makes a lot of sense. Traders stop trading when the market pulls back, when the macro looks bearish. So very fascinating. Makes a lot of sense. This is a normal thing. Looks like trades are up though. Really fascinating on that end. I don't really look at any of these, so I'll just kind of skim them here. Oh, okay, cool. I don't even have to look at the chart here. We did have actually a bump today. So we have less traders, but more market cap. That's fascinating. So the current traders are actually adding to their positions. That's what it looks like to me. DEX volume's up today too. Wow. Okay. Centralized exchange volume's up today by a good chunk. Oh, wow. And total volume's up. Okay. Well, something's going on. Excuse me. So, oh, wait a second. Date is 2 days. Oh, is this? Wait, does XP Market not update live or what? They don't do day to day. This is the 7th. Oh, well, that's annoying. I don't know then. Maybe it's 2 days behind. Well, I guess we'll just track 2 days behind. I guess. I wonder why it's not 1 day. That's weird. Well, whatever. So January 7th. This is my first time seeing that. I guess so. Right now, we're sitting at 306 million market cap as of 2 days ago. So I'm curious where we are right now. Probably a little bit under that because the market continued to pull back. So 306 million market cap for XRP tokens. And then we're sitting at $2.27 for XRP. So those of you guys new here, you might not know, but I believe XRP, if we do have the full max fib extension, will run to about $7.48. That's the charts are saying. If we go beyond that, which XRP never hit it before, so it's very possible we'll go beyond it. I will say it's possible for like a $10 XRP. Now I know some of you in the community will are pushing like $27 XRP and $44 and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not saying it's not possible. Would I love to see it? Sure, like that'd be insane. Um, but I'm just kind of going off the fib levels. I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to be conservative always. I'm never going to be the moon boy telling you that we're going to $44 or 589 or whatever, like until that actually is kind of shown in the charts, which let me actually do something here. Just, I never did this. So I guess we get to do it together. So if XRP does go to $10 this cycle, and then pulls back to, what did I tell you? Like $3, 3.30. Let's just do 3.33 for the sake of the example. $3.30. That's like a 70% pullback. Very healthy, very normal. The next leg up, whenever that would be for XRP, $31, $32, $31.83. So when you hear people talking about like $20, $30, $40 XRP, it can happen, but I think it would take the next cycle or whatever is going to happen next for XRP. But I would also bet XRP goes to $10 and then back to $3 before we see a move like that. Or if XRP goes down to $2, then we see $35.83. So it really just depends. And obviously, if we go to like, I don't know, what is this, 12, 13, 15, let's just do $15. And then I don't know what a 70% pullback would be off the top of my head. 15, maybe around $5 or something, $6, 5.50. That would put us at about $50 XRP on the max fib, 49.83. Yeah, I mean it's possible, but just I don't think it's gonna happen this cycle, this wave, whatever it looks like. I know that the whole like, oh, like when everyone's screaming we're gonna go higher, when everyone's screaming this is the all-time high, whatever, that's when you should be taking profits. And yes, could this cycle be different? Regulations, Trump, whatever, like could it be different? Sure. Do I want it to be different? I mean, I'm down. I mean, a lot of us are gonna make a lot of money depending on how high XRP goes, because I've been saying this, but if you guys saw an XP market, every dollar of XRP is worth about 120 million market cap, give or take, in tokens. So if we're only worth like 300 mil right now in that range, then it is really important to just kind of be aware that every dollar, I mean, that would put us well over a billion. What's going on here? Just a miss. At $10 XRP, that would put us over a billion market cap for all XRP meme coins. But since this space is exponential, we all know that it would probably be about 3 to 5 billion at that rate. And any token that's worth like 5 to 10% of the market cap would be in the hundreds of millions of market cap. And Bert, you guys already saw yesterday, I talked about it. Bert's over 1% right now. And so that's really important to be aware of, that if XRP does get to like $10 and Bert continues to be around like 4, 5, 6 million and keeps like 1 or 2% of the market cap or more, because I think Bert could really be a top 3, top 1 meme coin on XRP, then I mean, could 5% market cap or 10% market cap for Bert be realistic? I think it can, especially if we enter price discovery faster than maybe some other tokens. If that scenario happens, then why wouldn't Bert go to like 100 to like 300 million or a billion? That's the kind of conversation we have to be having. And then if you're kind of racking your brain, like understanding what's actually happening, I mean, you're able to buy Bert at 4 million market cap. Like, that's kind of insane. It's wild to kind of really think about it when you start to really understand the moon math. And that's me being conservative still, by the way. I could be talking about XRP at $10 and we could have a billion market cap, which I think is actually realistic. But like I said, I'm only going to do about a 3x. We could see a 10x of that, which would be a billion market cap for meme coins over per dollar, which would put us about 10 billion. And it burns out a couple couple percent still where it's at right now, we would see Bert not that far off from a billion. And just to get to 100 mil, we would see a 25x from here, and then a billion would be a 250x. So if you're putting in $1,000 right now, if Bert does what I think it will do, if XRP gets to $10, and that's just XRP at $10. A lot of you guys believe XRP goes much higher, and it's not impossible. I'm not here to. I want XRP to go above $10. I mean, who's gonna sit here and say they don't want that? If it actually goes way higher than $10, there will be multiple $1 billion market cap tokens on XRP, and I'm confident, supremely confident that Bert will be one of them, if not in the hundreds of millions. And that's still 25, 50, 75x from this level right now. Literally just putting in a couple $100 to $1,000 could be a lot more than people realize. And that's why people buy meme coins, because of those outsized returns. But then when we have red days like this, regardless of how much money you have, whether you're putting $100 or 10,000, as I saw, people can't keep their emotions in check, and they're just going to full clip out. They're going to full clip out like this for nothing, because nothing's changed. But they just get scared because the entire market is upsetting them. You know, they're not a fan of this, right? So we can look at this trader here, and maybe I'll do this a little bit more just to kind of show you guys what's possible on Dex Screener. Just kind of look. This person's traded Bert quite a bit, it looks like. So let me just kind of scroll. It looks like a 2,274 USD order just came through, about 500,000. Bert came through, 1,000 XRP buy just came through. Chad behavior. Look at this. So we're about 19 minutes, 18 minutes away from this candle closing here. So very fascinating to watch and see. But look at this. Someone bought super early, sold all the way up, even sold the top. Absolute legend. Looks like they sold at this local top 2 and then just bought here. So if that doesn't tell you anything, like this person's buying and selling the best times possible. Okay, well, if they're buying at these levels, and this is just an example of someone that's been trading Bert, if this person's buying in here, like, and you're not buying in after all this amazing behavior, like, this is when you sell. I mean, they did it right. Whoever this person is, hats off to you. Trading. I mean, I personally am not selling anything at these levels, because I think we go much, much higher. But as a trader, I mean, you can't really trade much better than this. You buy at this level, you sell up here if you have to, you sell up here if you need to, you buy at these levels, and you just run with it. You know, if you believe Bert's going much higher, this $2,200, $2,300 will be worth almost $5,000 up here and much higher up here, you know? So very important to just kind of watch. And obviously you guys can track on a Dex Screener. Of course, if you're not familiar with Dex Screener, again, all you got to do is just click the little triangle thing here on makers and just kind of see, like, has anything changed? Are people just absolutely selling in mass? And when you look at the chart, that's actually not happening, right? We're not seeing everyone just full clipping out. We've seen a couple people that maybe overcommitted for whatever reason here, and there's full clipping out here. That's really the only thing that's changed. Nothing's changed in the Bert narrative. I'm extremely bullish, and I know a lot of you guys watched the show after the live stream is over. Shout out to all of you. Obviously, shout out to everyone that's tuning in live. And friendly reminder, we host these shows Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. EST, or 6 p.m. No, 6 p.m. EST. Yeah, 6 p.m. EST. It's in my banner if anyone ever forgets here on X. I drew this, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew this. I really wanted like a little graphic that really encapsulates, same thing with my PFP. I created these, by the way, too, and the graphics on my show where it says buy Bert, buy XRP, First Ledger, powered by Bitcoin, the little colors and stuff, the neon lights. That's my style. I had I had created these because I'm really passionate about Bert. But yeah, weekday shows, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. EST. Bert, XRP has meme coins. Make sure you get started on First Ledger. Link to First Ledger gets set up here in my bio. Also, if you're new here and you haven't joined my alpha chat, I will be limiting it to the first 333 members. So if you're not in it already, I will be closing it at 333. Make sure to join the link in my bio. PFP is Bert. at the Bertcoin. Make sure to follow at Bertcoin at the Bertcoin as well. Today's show is powered by the Bertcoin. Make sure to join the Telegram as well. If you're bullish on Bert, come join us with the raids. Feel free to add to the liquidity pool. We've been adding more liquidity every single day for more just ease of entering and exiting the brand, ultimately the meme coin. So very bullish on Bert long term. Make sure to join the Telegram as well. Come say hi. Come join us. Come vibe with us. I guess I could share the alpha here. I am an admin now in the Bert Telegram as of last night, I believe. I am able to do some voice chats now in Telegram. So if you guys are new to Bert's, I'm going to go hang out there from time to time. We might do some scheduling on it as well. Just kind of talking about Bert, just hanging out, just vibing with the community. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Come check out the Telegram. We'll run up some of those as well. So give me a second. I monologued for a little bit there. Let me drink some water. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. As I said, I think XRP tops out around $7 to $10. Nothing new there. And then the next cycle is where, depending how high XRP goes here and how much we retrace, that will really determine whether we go to like $30 to $50 or more on the next cycle. So very important to be aware of, very important to note as well. All right, so we broke through all the major fib levels back in November, basically when First Ledger came out. XRP memes were able to just kind of benefit from the pump as well. So a lot of memes took off, and the liquidity pools got a lot stronger because of XRP pumping as well. But when XRP pumps this next time, I think that's when we really see what this phase 3 is going to become and look like. So $7 to $10 in this zone here. I mean, it'll be some insane move for XRP meme coins, no doubt. Phase 1 and phase 2 happened within these candles. Let's go back to the daily. Yeah, same thing. A ton of accumulation here on XRP. Still, we have not broken through the bull flag either yet. It looked like we were going to. I guess we did. There. Yeah, we're actually holding at support now. Or resistance, sorry. Yeah, same thing. So we kind of tested. Yeah, this one of the days I told you we broke through it. We just tested above it, but it looks like we closed back down below it. So yeah, I mean we're back testing and just kind of ranging. So this actually means, because of this right here, this actually shows weakness on this trend line specifically, but it also means the moment we break it, we're just going to send really hard. This basically, what this line is showing is that XRP is not putting in higher highs right now. It's actually consistently putting in lower highs back to back, but it also means we keep hitting it over and over again. We keep basically smashing our head in the wall, and we keep testing and dropping, and then testing it again, dropping. So tomorrow we might test it back here again, go to like $2.36. But I think one of these times where we test it, we're either going to dump back down to like $2 and then just kind of range here for a bit, maybe even sit on the one. But until we break this trend here, that's where we really send above like the 1618. So that's what we're kind of just watching right now for the bull flag. It's very strong, by the way. By the time how long it's taking, the longer it takes, the stronger the move. So you want this to take a bit. You don't want this to be like we go straight here and then we just go straight up. There wasn't even enough time to reaccumulate. You want to see this kind of drag out a bit, maybe even come down here, come down to like the low $2 range before we send. I mean, buying in here would be a 5x technically for XRP. instead of buying here, which is a 4x at $10. So for the people that want cheaper XRP, I mean, you kind of want it to range back down here before we break out. But I have a feeling we'll break out really soon. I've been saying that going into the second week of January, we'll probably see a breakout. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, I'll be sitting here doing TA, sharing the alpha with you guys. For those of you guys that show up every single day, I mean, you guys are eating. You guys know what's going on. You're staying level headed. I'm bullish on all of you that show up every day, keeping yourself educated, keeping yourself up to date with what's going on. I mean, that's just kind of the name of the game at this point. Let's look at the indicators. Yeah, daily. This is basically what I'm looking at for Bert. Same thing as well on the daily. If we break down here, we'll see some downward momentum, but that's normal, very healthy still. I don't think we'll break down, but if we do, then that's just kind of what I'm showing you guys here with XRP kind of front running it. If XRP drops back down, maybe we'll see Bert down, kind of consolidating, still in the SOS, around 4 million. So I mean, very healthy regardless. This is what you want to see before the next leg up, because the next leg up is going to be very explosive. So the moment we have a cross back up here on the daily, that's when we'll see a big move up, but it'll really be preceded by those candles to the upside. So right now we kind of just want to wait for a cross back up on the blue line above the orange to confirm that next leg up on XRP. Here's a big one. Look at that. This is what I'm expecting Bert to do, by the way, where we do break below the 80, but then kind of trend here in the middle. So this is actually showing a lot of bullish momentum here, and I think Bert's about to do this personally. Where if we do break the 80, that's okay because we can still pump a lot and then trend sideways. So this weekly candle is actually looking crazy strong. It actually looks like next week we're gonna break out. Obviously, if we range down here, then we do. But I mean, we're getting so close to something's gonna happen big. And I don't think we're just gonna dump out. I think that'd be kind of crazy. But if we did, then we did. You know, we could back test here in this level, $1.60 between $2. I don't think that's gonna happen personally. But if we do, then we'll talk about it. The trend lines are showing here. The trend lines are good. The trend is holding strong, and XRP wants to break out so bad. It keeps retesting these zones so many times, and it's just a matter of time before it happens. Same thing with Bitcoin coiling up, which, like I said, we're going to cover Bitcoin here shortly before we start to wind down today's show. All right, same thing here. Blue line needs to be above the orange, cross up. They're so close to each other. This was like September of Bitcoin, where they were almost touching, and then the blue crosses up, and we get a big send. So we're actually about to do that. We could potentially be crossing any week now, and like I said, next week feels sometime next week. Any of these days feels like it's about to happen. So on the weekly stochastic RSI, watch for the blue to cross up on the orange for us to begin the next leg up. Very, very important, very crucial for our momentum. All right, what are we looking at here? Oh, look at that. The blue is already at 100, but that doesn't mean anything in terms of like we're done or or XRP is done for the move. As we saw prior, XRP hit 100 or almost 100 back in September. Let me zoom out here. Last time we went to a level like this was near, actually, no, it was before we topped. Look at that. What was the stochastic when we topped? This is important to be aware of. Wow. Look at this. So this is fascinating. Okay. To be honest, I haven't checked this before on XRP. I don't know why. I just haven't done it, and I haven't done it live either. Look at this. We're about here right now. Also, the candle's about to close in about 5 minutes on Bert, so we'll touch on that here too. So we're about here. Holy shit! Wow, we're about right here on Bert on XRP. So, and obviously we could be in this zone too. That could be this candle. But even then, XRP still did. That's 50 cents to $2, so 4x. Wow, look at this. I mean, the charts don't lie. This is what I'm telling you guys. Look at this. The XRP was at or it depends. So if I'm using this candle, if we're right here, which I guess the chart isn't saying that though. The chart's showing here. I'll just be conservative. Look, XRP is at 50 cents right here, and it went to $2. So that's a 4x from here. And we're about right here. We're like right here. So this candle top is about 33 cents. So 33 to $2 is what? Like a 6x. So we did a 6x from there. So what did I say? 4 to 6x. So and then we trended, we actually had a dip down here. So XRP could look at that. And that was, oh, that's interesting too. It happened in February. So we could trend up here and then come back down, close up again, and then have, and this is actually the top right here. This was the top back in 2021. So if we have a similar move where we come down, close, and then kind of have a little move, that would be the top for XRP this cycle. And it would be a 4 to 6x from here. Because these candles is this based on the stochastic. So I keep saying this, but oh, trying to draw there. What's a 4 to 6x from where we are? I'm gonna erase the stochastic now. We're at $2.27 right now. $2.27, and it just depends too. It could be this candle here, which is $2. So $2 because I'm already factoring in this. It could be this candle, so I'll just do it at the candle close. $2. A 4x on XRP would be $8. Draw it in here. And a 6x would be $12. And funny enough, I keep saying we're going to do potentially 7, this zone. And I keep saying we're going to do about 10, this zone. So if we have a similar move to 2021, then we'll see this line or this line, anywhere here. And I keep saying, and if you guys have been following along, I keep saying we'll probably actually end up do $10 because I think we'll blow past the 4236 because we never did it prior. So I think this anywhere in between here makes a lot of sense for the top, and it so happens to be $10. So I mean, it makes a lot of sense. Obviously, conservatively, we'll see 7 range around 7, maybe even 8. But I mean, this is 2021 right here. That's how high we would go from 50 cents, and that's about a 20x from the bottom for this cycle. So I mean, that's pretty incredible. Yeah, I mean, there's that. So that's the XRPTA. If you guys have been missing out on XRP, and as I said, if XRP goes to $10, we're gonna see some meme coins well above 100 mil, and I have no doubt Bert will be one of them. Bert doing a 25x from here would be 100 mil, 200 mil would be a 50x, and so on. 300 mil would be 75x, and 400 mil would be 100x from these levels. Putting in $100 would turn to 10 grand, and putting in $1,000 will turn into $100,000 at these levels. That's just the moon math there. And XRP at these levels would only be, if you're buying XRP only, it would only be about a 4, like I said, 4 to 6x from here. Are you betting on a 4 to 6x, or are you betting on a 25 to 100x from here? And that is why people buy meme coins. All right. The Bitcoin chart isn't loading right now, but I will cover it. Oh, wait. Looks like it wanted to load. All right. You guys got lucky. All right. Let's see. If it is loading, if it loads up, we'll cover it. If not, we are coming up on the hour mark. Okay. Looks like TradingView is loading up. Give it a second. Again, I appreciate. Oh, my live stream just crashed. And then TradingView just loaded at the same time. I think the chart was too powerful. All right, I'll touch on the stochastic RSI of Bitcoin. I actually haven't done it in a minute. I haven't even checked it personally. So let's see what's going on. I used to check this every day. All right, this is the daily. Don't want that. Let's go to the monthly. See what we're looking at here. Yeah, very strong, very good. Is this the December monthly? That's a gravestone doji. That's a trend reversal candle though. So we could see some downside. I know some people are talking about maybe doing the opposite of the market here the next few months, but we'll see. We'll have to continue to watch. The blue is above the 80 level. Bitcoin can do the opposite of what the candles are saying, regardless. Let's see. So orange hasn't hit the 80 level yet. Once we break above it in January, most likely we will, unless we really nuke Bitcoin for some odd reason. And then that would really change things for everyone. And then, but there are some people saying that end of 2025 will actually be the bull run, not the next couple months. So I don't know. I mean, everything I've been reading, everything I've been studying is blow off top type of deal, just like 2017 here. But if not, I mean, we're going to see some crazy moves at the end of the year. So I don't know. We'll just kind of watch. I'll continue to play it by ear as we watch these indicators go live. If the 80 goes up, if the orange goes above the 80 here, we're going to see the big blow off top on Bitcoin. I do believe that. That's everything that I've been following along. And then once we get the cross down, like we saw here back in March, that would be the picocycle top for Bitcoin this cycle. And then we'll just kind of wait and watch for the next confirmation up to re-enter the market. And they usually happen every 6 months, 3 to 6 months, maybe even 9 months sometimes. So last one happened in October, signal at the bottom. We pump from there. So let's just continue to watch. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys that tune in every single day. Don't forget to buy yourself a bag of Bert. Not financial advice. 4 million is most likely going to be the lowest you will be able to pick up your Bert tokens. And it looks like the daily candle did just close. That is a bearish engulfing candle as of right now. Let's see how the next 24 hours plays out. It looks like we didn't even touch the 236, which is a lot of strength. We got some buyers coming in. Obviously, we saw that big buy come in towards the end of the hour there. As always, appreciate you guys tuning in. We will watch this chart really close. Watch the XRP chart closely as well. Ranging at around 4 to 5 million is really strong, very healthy for Bert as well. Again, appreciate every single person that tunes in every day. Don't forget to like and retweet. It is the best way to support our show. And with that, I will catch you all tomorrow, same time, same place at 6 p.m. EST, the place to be here in Web3 in XRP. Much love, you guys. Peace, y'all.
Drops of golden nuggets,